Thing you might notice different from PlayBook OS 1.x is this new dock right here, which allows you to really put any of your most frequently used apps on it. So what's gone is all the different trays. One was a media tray, a games tray, etc., like the previous version. So one thing I can do is I can kind of just click and hold on an icon and drag it back down here. And if, let's say the voice notes is something I use a lot of, I can drag that up there and make that on my dock here, so it shows me my most used apps. Something else that I like quite a bit is the ability to create your own folders in literally a second. So let's say I wanted to create a folder with my contacts and, for whatever reason, the help application. I could do that, create a folder, name it whatever I want, and it puts it into a folder together. So I'm able to consolidate all of my applications, as you see here, with all of these different folders. But however, the biggest thing that people are most excited about with this OS 2 for the PlayBook is, for starters, the native email client. So what's great about the native email client, especially compared to our competitors, is that this is a unified inbox. So this isn't just your email. So it has all your email accounts merged into one, along with your social networks like LinkedIn and Twitter. So you could actually see your Twitter posts, you could send Twitter direct messages, view your LinkedIn, as well as all your email in one specific place. So that's real handy. Another neat thing though with this is be able to have multiple tabs open. So I'm going to open this email, but let's say I wanted to have multiple emails going at the same time. I just swipe down from the top and hit compose, and as you see here, I have these two emails that I can go back and forth between. Instead of like our competitors where you'd have to exit, go back to the home screen and start all over again, we can true multitask with the email. Next up is the native contacts application, and what's great about this is it's more than just a generic Rolodex of all of your contacts. It actually shows your relationship with each individual contact. So while it starts somewhat looks like a standard contact on the surface, it's actually quite a bit deeper than that. For instance, it merges with that person's social networks, and it automatically pulls in the information from those social networking sites. For instance, with LinkedIn profiles, it will pull in their work experience, what company they work for, where they got their education, etc. If you put in their email and it links to a BlackBerry ID and they have a PlayBook, you could actually launch a video chat with them from PlayBook to PlayBook. So it really shows your entire relationship. Not to mention, you could get news that would automatically stream on the company they work for. So if they work for like a Coca-Cola, for instance, and there was news about Coca-Cola, would automatically populate here. From a meeting standpoint, what this will also show you is meetings you have upcoming, as well as meetings that you've had in the past with this person. So again, it speaks to the relationship aspect of it. Not to mention places. So this shows you all the places where you've met with this person. Places you've maybe had dinner, places where you've met, like house at somebody's house or at a restaurant, etc. So it's more than just what's somebody's phone number or email address. It goes way deeper than anything of the sort. Next up is the calendar application, and while a calendar application on the surface might not sound super exciting, this is actually a really robust calendar, because not only does it show you the standard calendar and calendar views, a couple things it does is, and I'll demonstrate here, let me add a couple of appointments, and let me add, let me do one more. So what it not only lets me integrate my calendar and show my calendar, but also, and right now there's nothing populated in any of these days, but the more appointments you have on a day, the bigger the number gets. So if you had 10 appointments on a day, this number would be really big. If you had no appointments on the day, the number would be really small. So at just a quick glance, you could look at your entire month and know exactly what days are your busiest and which days are your slowest. Not to mention, I get day view, agenda view, and even a people view. And my people view will show me all of the people that I'll be interacting with on that day, either through conference calls or in-person meetings, etc. And then I can click on their contact card, their name, and it takes me right to their contact card as we saw before. So that's just kind of a quick run through with some of the neat new things that are new with BlackBerry OS 2.0 for the PlayBook.